lot of things I love about being married, but one of the things that has to be at the very top of the list is the fact that if I were single, there are a lot of things in my life that would be my problem. Because I'm not, I'm in a committed relationship, I'm married, they are my husband's problems, okay? If I get a flat tire on my car, that is Cody's issue, not mine. My transmission went out of my car 2 weeks ago. Do you know whose problem that is? Say it with me. Cody's. It's Cody's problem. Do you think I'm gonna walk the half mile down my driveway to the road to dump the trash on trash days? Be fucking for real. Absolutely not. I actually tried mowing the grass for him one time, and I got halfway through the yard before I realized the blades were not put down. And I said, never again. It's never going to happen. Now I'm all for equality. Okay, there are certain things that are not Cody's issues. For example, my husband has not touched a dish in 10 years, and that's okay. I bear that cross. That is mine to put on my shoulders. I will take it. Laundry? He's never heard of her. Never seen her. If there's no underwear for us to put on our asses, that is a Leslie issue. That is my problem. And that is okay. Y'all can call me a Betty Crocker ass bitch all day long. And you know what? I'm going to sleep just like this. Every single night.
I've been in a Lamborghini before. I've done this. You know what goes through our heads when we hear that fucking shit? Yo,
she belongs to the streets.
Automatic guys get turned off by girls that have experience. Women get turned on by men that have experience. Men get turned on by women that have inexperience. That's the truth.
Look at her face. You don't
guys
get it.
They can't grasp it. They're like, oh, what the hell? This is craziness. It's the truth, man.
This is the truth. All right.
I've literally met so many men that it's not.
They lie to fuck.
They want to fuck you. They just say what they got.
Did they get it?
Yes.
No, probably not.
Well, clearly, you said you had a body count that was very high. Yeah, no.
So my own choosing. How's your body count?
I told you it already.
You already said that. 300 something.
Yeah.
Okay. So mine's not that high. So what's the problem?
It's not the same thing. You can't shame him for fucking a lot of people.
But he just shamed me.
It's different.
Oh, but
You don't
it's
have
different.
to-
So he can
Oh, my
shame me,
God.
but I can't do it back. That's crazy.
You don't see,
Makes no
feminist
sense.
brainwashing has really got, and the other girls on the panel know, for him to be able to fuck 300 girls, do you think it's the same thing as you? You walk outside right now, if you spread your legs open, you can get pussy, you can get dick right now if you go in the hallway and open up your legs. For Myron to get 300 bitches, you got to be funny, interesting, rich, all these things. You can't shame him for his body count. You can't compare women logic to us. You say, listen to understand, you simply don't understand men.
Some of the language we have in society always takes accountability off of the woman. Like, for example, he knocked her up. Or even in the church, like the girls always be like, oh, I was so broken, I was so lost. No, you're horny, shut up. Shut up.
95% of what I've seen about Tate is camera to the face, him talking and spitting game.
Right.
When you're talking about the Paul brothers, it's fighting, dancing, all sorts of whatever. Right. I've never seen you in the ring. Yeah. I've seen your accolades, highlights, but I've never seen that. Yeah. So people know your rhetoric. They know what you're saying, and whether they agree or disagree, you're known for what's coming out of your mouth versus they're known for antics.
And that's the difference between a fan and a viewer.
That's what goes back to
it goes back to the initial point. He has viewers because he's a clown. Clowns can have viewers. That's fine. And you need an algorithm and you need a platform for that. But if you have genuine fans like I do, they ban me. People are like, to this day, where is Tate? And they will go anywhere I am. Anywhere I am, they will come because they don't believe they can find my rhetoric or my ideas somewhere else. If you ban Logan Paul, they can find another moron to jump around in front of a camera for you. They can promote someone else inside of their algo and steal his entire audience inside of a week. He can disappear and they can replace him. He knows that. That's why he says what he's supposed to say. If I stop being the performing clown, the new performing clown comes, the algo favors him, they put him up there, and he does a stupid dance, and he gets all my viewers.
Because the internet's gonna keep getting lamer and weaker and dumber and more antidepressant and sadder and more cancel culture. In 20 years, it's gonna be all OnlyFans and soy boys. Promise you. That's what they want to promote. Think about the people that will never get banned and the people that do get banned. Why did Alex Jones get banned? Why did Trump get banned? Why did Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate get banned? Masculine men going against the system. They don't want you to be masculine. The biggest threat to their agenda is an independent, free-thinking man. Because they can challenge their status quo. That's why the people, the fat, antidepressant, painted nails, LGBTQ, twerking in the camera, bullshit, that will never get censored because it just dumbs you down. There's no thinking for that. They want you to be watching that all day long to make you dumber, weaker, and tired. They want to milk you dry. And the irony is how they'll call an online entrepreneurship course, they'll call that a pyramid scheme and a multi-level marketing scheme, like the whole system of the world and how money works is not a pyramid scheme. If you work at Foot Locker and you buy a pair of shoes, the salesman gets a cut. That's a pyramid scheme. But
we live, you know, so many of the problems that we have are problems of abundance and of comfort and of new technology and whatever, right? Really what we're saying is that it's become very easy to survive in our society. To the point where, I mean, imagine 100 years ago, women saying, "Oh, we don't need men." It's like, oh, good luck, right? Whereas now it's like a woman can say that, and on an individual level, it may be true. On a societal level, it's still absolutely false, right?
But they're cheer that girl for saying, "I don't need any guy," even though that's not rooted in reality whatsoever. Like, if I'm going to be all the way 1,000, women don't create shit; they just consume. And if you guys want to call me a sexist asshole, 80% of the consumer base is female. 3/4 of the debt is held by women. Men, however, create all the buildings, all the structures, all the modern conveniences that we enjoy nowadays. We're all created by men. Men create, women extract. That's how it is. Men create the resource, women extract the resources. And that's how it is. And I'm not knocking that. But for women to go around, especially like crazy feminists, no, men are useless. We don't need them, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, if you really think that, cool. But your infrastructure would 100% go down because women don't want those jobs.
The thing is, men and women are not meant to compete on everything. That's one of the wildest things that's being pushed. Like, I do not compete with women, period. I don't really compete with anybody. I just do me.
Yeah.
But like, the idea that men and women are just supposed to like compete, we literally complement each other, right? You look at the strengths and weaknesses of a man, the strengths and weaknesses of women in general, they complement each other. It's not by accident that it takes both to create another human being. Like, it's supposed to be like that. We're not meant to be identical. We're not meant to be like go head to head and toe to toe and have this gender war or whatever nonsense is going on. It's like, yo, as you were talking to about the division agenda.
I'll say what I said earlier. We as men, there is nothing you guys can provide to us that we can't outsource. If we want sex, we can buy sex. If we want someone to design websites, we can pay for that too. If we want a woman to come over and cook and clean, we can hire a maid. If we want a woman to do laundry, we can do that too. There isn't one amount of money any of you guys could pay a man to wife you up and retire you.
Misinjury results in hurt feelings, a deleted account, a deleted video, a bruised ego. Misogyny most often ends in murder.
Look at this story coming out of the Daily Mail. Girlfriend kills boyfriend by mowing him down with car. And man, look at this broad. She looked like she has definitely lost it. And man, our heart and prayers go out to the victim and his family. We pray that the Most High give them some kind of comfort.
Wait. How is understanding how the other species operates and what they value, what they want, how is understanding them a pick-me when we always say, when we always say that they need to understand women, it's like, how are you supposed to be in a relationship with someone? When you get in a relationship with friends, you try to understand your friends and you want them to understand you so you can grow that relationship, so you can be the best friend they have in that relationship. How are you going to be one-sided and say, oh, we don't need to understand men, we don't need to know this about men, they need to understand us and how we operate? And that's a pick-me if we try to understand how they operate, to be able to have a good relationship, to not be single at 40 with 12 kids, to not die alone with a dog. How is that a pick-me?
Well fucking said.
Because you think that they're understanding, or they're like...
Are they not human?
No.
If you have a good man and you care about making him happy, you need to know that sex is an expression of love. It is not a gift. It is not a romantic gesture. And men need romance too. I feel like a lot of the times in relationships, men start off romantic. They start off taking you on dates, giving you thoughtful gifts and everything. But because women are conditioned to only care about their needs in a relationship, we forget. Like, if somebody's giving and giving and giving and not getting anything in return, that's not going to make them want to keep giving. They're going to stop eventually. We like to say that men get comfortable and lazy in a relationship, but I really don't think it's that. I think that they really get tired of us not reciprocating the same energy. So you have to be thoughtful. If you know what his favorite breakfast place is, take him there without him having to, like, ask you or suggest it, just take him there. You know what his favorite team is. Buy him tickets to a game. You know what his favorite meal is. Cook it and put on something that you know that he likes. Those thoughtful gestures go a long way. Men want to feel appreciated too. And I'm sure the more thoughtful you are when it comes to him, the more he'll be inspired to be thoughtful when it comes to you. Us as women, we know the importance of romance. I feel like it brings passion to the relationship. It brings back those I love you butterfly feelings that you have in the beginning. You don't think that your man want to feel that too?